Seoul, latest on North Korea's nuclear test and the world reaction. All times local. 9:45 p.m. U.S. President Donald Trump says he has given the go-ahead for Japan and South Korea to buy a substantially increased amount of sophisticated military equipment from the United States. The move comes amid tensions over North Korea's latest nuclear test. The U.S. is weighing a number of military, economic and diplomatic responses. The White House said that in a phone call with South Korea's president on Monday. Trump gave approval, in principle, to lifting previous restrictions on South Korean missile payloads and to approving many billions in weapons sales to South Korea. In an early morning tweet yesterday, Trump said, "I am allowing Japan and South Korea to buy a substantially increased amount of highly sophisticated military equipment from the United States." ____4 p.m. A mock North Korea's Scud-B missile, left top, and South Korean missiles are displayed at Korea War Memorial Museum in Seoul, South Korea, Tuesday, Sept. 5, 2017. South Korea's presidential office said on Tuesday Washington and Seoul have agreed to remove bilaterally agreed warhead restrictions on South Korean missiles, which would allow the South to develop more powerful weapons that would boost its preemptive strike capabilities against the North. AP photo, on June. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has condemned North Korea's latest nuclear test as a flagrant violation of international conventions, but also said there can only be a diplomatic and peaceful solution of the crisis. Merkel, who was speaking to the German parliament on yesterday, said North Korea's distance from Germany should not keep the country from helping to end the crisis. Merkel also talked to U.S. President Donald Trump late Monday to discuss the latest provocation by North Korea. Both leaders condemned North Korea's continued reckless and dangerous behavior, and reaffirmed the importance of close coordination at the United Nations. ___1:30 p.m. Russian President Vladimir Putin has called for talks with North Korea, warning against military hysteria. Putin said during a news conference in China on yesterday that it was important that all parties, including North Korea, not face threats of annihilation, and step on the path of cooperation. Whipping up military hysteria makes absolutely no sense in this situation, Putin said. This is a road to nowhere. Russia earlier condemned North Korea's latest nuclear test as provocative, but said it does not support the idea of slapping North Korea with more sanctions. ___1:15 p.m. Russian President Vladimir Putin has condemned North Korea's latest nuclear test as provocation. North Korea's detonation of a hydrogen bomb on Sunday marked its most powerful nuclear test to date. Putin said yesterday at a news conference in China that Russia saw the test as provocative, but he stopped short of expressing support for imposing more UN sanctions on North Korea, and said Russia viewed them as useless and ineffective. Putin said it was ridiculous that the United States first slapped Russia with sanctions carried in the same bill that penalized North Korea, and then asked us to help impose sanctions on North Korea. ____noon Japanese lawmakers are demanding tougher UN sanctions on North Korea after it conducted a sixth nuclear test over the weekend. The resolution by Japan's parliamentary committee condemns the nuclear test and urges the Japanese government to take leadership in pushing for tougher punishment against Pyongyang. As measures are being discussed at the United Nations Security Council, Japanese Foreign Minister Taro Kono told lawmakers it was time to increase pressure on North Korea and eliminate loopholes that allow some countries to continue trading with Pyongyang.